Hello guys, welcome. This is your friend Arturo again. I'm gonna be showing you how to propagate or reproduce a Hibiscus Midnight Marvel. This can be used for any type of hibiscus. The one that I have here, as I told you, is the Midnight Marvel. You can notice the leaves are kind of purple on the top, and that's because of the sun. The sun makes it go purple, and then you have the green ones at the bottom which receive less sun. Look at these bulbs here. This is for the flowers. You can see a bunch of them there, and it will show you some big flowers, the red color, and they grow really big. They grow maybe like the size of the palm of your hand, and you can see on the top of each one you're gonna have a bunch of those flowers there. Pretty much in every tip you're gonna have a bunch of them, and then you can see here they're pretty tall as well. I'm gonna be showing you how to propagate this. This is easily done with water, and you can do it also in a different method, putting sand or things like that. They're easy to propagate and they're really nice. You can see a bunch of flowers here. It's many flowers during the summer, whenever it's starting and whenever it's finishing. Midsummer it's like this. Right now it's midsummer, but now you can see some flowers are coming out because the temperature is getting less hot. It will be hibernating during the winter, and you have to cut the trunks or the branches that come off the ground, and then the next year it will come out again. By the way, this plant loves the sun, so make sure you put it in a south facing area. This in the sun, so it will get the purplish color in the leaves. You can see how high it goes. It gets as high as the fence. The fence, it's about 6 feet usually. So they get pretty tall, maybe 5 feet wide as well. Look at the flowers, they're huge. They're the size of my hand. They have a really bright red color. And sometimes you can have like 2 or 3 on the same. Look at this picture that I found. And it gets like that, and even more flowers as well. It's really nice. So I'm gonna be starting to cut. I'm gonna use my pliers here, or my cutters. These you can put alcohol to sanitize it, and then you cut it off. See, this is the size that I got. I got 2 cuttings. This is the other one that I got. So let's go to the table. Okay, here we have these ones. So what we're gonna do is we are going to remove the excess that we don't need. I'm gonna use the cutters. They're not very sharp, so you can expect not a perfect cut, but you can sharpen yours. Get a new one. How to get this sharpened, but it's doing the job. So you see here, it's important to have those there so you can get rooted faster. So these are the flowers. You have to cut those as well, otherwise the plant is gonna work on getting the flower working or bigger instead of getting some roots out. So I just cut it off and cut many leaves. Just leave like a couple or maybe like 3 or 4. Okay, and let's cut a little bit shorter this one. Okay, that's a good size. It's about on my hand of the distance, maybe 6-10 inches. You can leave it. I think mine looks like 10. Gonna get some water, put the cuttings in water while you wait. I mean, if you're fast, you don't need to do that, but I do because I'm slow. But that's because I'm recording, right? Okay, I'm gonna start with the other one. Start cutting off the excess leaves. So you cut it, and these cutters are really bad, but it's okay. It's doing the job. That's what's important. So you're gonna cut as many leaves as you want, as long as you leave some of them. Maybe like 2 to 4 leaves are fine. Cut it, and I really need to sharpen this. Okay, and this you're gonna do the same, just like the other one. Let's see. Okay, now we got the cutting ready. Let's get this out the way. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting the rooting hormone. I'm gonna explain what it is. Let me just finish this up. Alright, so let's put both of the cuttings in water. You can take as many cuttings as you want. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting it ready for the rooting hormone. So let me set this here, get a nice view. Okay, so now let's start putting the rooting powder. You don't need to use it, but I like to use it. I use this one, the Garden Safe Take Root Rooting Hormone. I buy this at Lowe's, Home Depot. You can find it also at Walmart. I think I got mine at Walmart, I don't remember. But this one will last a long time if you don't do many, obviously. But you don't need much for each cutting. It's a white powder that you can put in a cup. So I don't suggest to put the cutting inside the container that it comes with. Put it in a different one so you don't get any particles or whatever you don't want inside the main container. Okay, so you put it in the powder. You shake it off a little bit, and you can cover more surface. In my case, I got just very little there, but it's still fine. It still works. I've done it before several times, and it works. It just helps to root faster. There are some other methods that you can use. I've heard that you could use aloe vera or other things. I haven't tried them, but I know this works, so I'm just gonna use this. Okay, so we're in August 15, and we're gonna see in 2 weeks how it looks like. So right now, you see we have this ready, and we're gonna set them there for a couple of weeks and see how they do. You can see all the rooting hormone on it. If it comes off, that's fine. I mean, it already got into it. So right now we just wait. And voila, we're in August 29. So 2 weeks after, you can see here now it is starting to have some rooting. You see here at the bottom, you start to see all the white dots. That's when they're starting to root. It's like the calyces that it develops. Let me show you the other one. Let's see, it looks different now. It's starting to get some of the roots. If you leave it there for like a week more, you're gonna have the actual roots be seen, but it's already rooting. So right now you can leave it for about a week more, and I'm gonna show you after a couple of weeks more how it looks like. I have another one started here that it has rooted pretty well. You can see a bunch of roots there, so you can see it comes from the bottom, and it is really long. So it's like this one, it's ready to be planted in the dirt, or I mean some potting, get some potting soil and put it there and just take care of it like a regular plant. Usually when they're this small, you don't put them in try not to put them direct sun. Here is the north side of the house, so they won't get damaged because of too much sun. They do get some like in the morning and whenever it's getting about to get dark. I have another ones here. Have some roots. They're rooting in water as well. You can see some roots going on there. This is the hydrangea. If you have questions regarding those, I can answer if you leave a comment there. I'll try to respond quickly. You see I have some other stuff going on here, but this one here have some boxwoods that I have rooted, but this is the other ones that I have. The hibiscus is the same one that I just showed you, but I have this in the ground already. You can see it has already a flower coming out. Take that off so you won't confuse the plant. I mean, you want it to root, not to flower at this moment, so cut off any flowers coming out. See, I have this other one, the boxwood. I'm rooting these ones in a different medium, not in water, but you can get plenty of free plants by just propagating. You see I got here at the bottom another hibiscus that I'm taking care of. You can have many, I mean just as many as you want. They grow really fast. See how nice that color is? Some tomatoes here too. So propagating, it's really important to have it away from the sun, but then once it has rooted, I mean you can just take care of it like if it's a big plant. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 that have rooted. I can show you how to root those, make a video later on. Oh, I have 3 more. I got those. They're really tiny, but they're growing. You can sell those later on if you're not gonna use them. So thank you for coming to my channel. If you have questions, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.